Standard 8 Subject Civics. The Indian Parliament. Introduction. In the earlier chapters, we have studied about the origin of the system of parliament, which played an important role in the smooth functioning of the government in the countries like United States and Great Britain particularly. Eventually, this system would be adopted by the India as well. In this chapter, we shall discuss the various aspects of Parliament of India, such as membership, composition, and various functions of it. Indian Parliament. The Constitution of India had called for the creation of the national level, that is, the level at which the central government of the country functioned, legislative body called Parliament of India, which translated to Bharatiya Sansad in the Hindi language. It composed the President and the two houses, that is, House of the People or Lok Sabha and the Council of State, that is, Rajya Sabha. This kind of system, which comprised of the two houses, was called as bicameral legislature. Though President was considered as inseparable part of the Parliament, he or she could not directly participate in the discussions taking place in either of the houses. Did you know that the constitution states in India obtained seats on the basis of their population? For the purpose of elections, the states were divided into numerous territorial constituencies on equal basis and in accordance with their population. For example, the constituent state of Maharashtra was allocated 48 seats in the Lok Sabha. Similarly, the constituent states of Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Goa and Uttar Pradesh were allotted 26 seats, 29 seats, 2 seats and 80 seats respectively in the Lok Sabha. Presently, there are 543 parliamentary constituencies in India. Functions of Parliament. After understanding the basic structure of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, we will now understand their functions. Formulation of laws. In order to achieve the welfare of people and the objectives of Constitution, the Parliament had to formulate new laws. Laws that appear to be outdated for this purpose will repeal. In the same manner, other necessary changes were made to other antiquated and draconian laws. Various procedures involved in the constitution of law has been described in the Constitution of India. And the Parliament fulfills this primary and important responsibility: control over the Council of Ministers. The Prime Minister and the Council of Ministers are the members of Parliament, and the latter, in turn, exercise the control over the former. There were various ways through which this could be achieved. It was main responsibility of the Parliament to see to it that the Council of Ministers did not disregard the Parliament and sincerely function under its supervision. Amendment to the Constitution. The Parliament had the final say when it came to the changes made in the Indian Constitution, and the Constitutional Amendment Bill was considered to be important in this regard. Parliament discussed the reasons for undertaking required amendments and decided whether to accept it or not. The Constitution mentioned various ways in which the amendments could be made. They are as follows. 1. There were a few provisions in the Indian Constitution which were amended by a simple majority in the Parliament. 2. There were certain provisions which required a special majority, mostly two-thirds in the parliament. 3. There were a few other provisions which were also amended by a special majority, along with consent from more than half of the constituent states. Thank you.